Hey guys, so I'm going for a walk with my mom, and while I was getting ready I thought of this video that I need to share with you guys. And I know it's not the right maybe environment to film it because I'm outside. It's about SEOs, search engine optimization, and how it can actually change your whole YouTube thing if you use it the right way. So I don't have a lot of followers on YouTube, but for some of my videos I got more views than subscribers. I got 2,000, 3,000, 6,000, 13,000 was the maximum on the video with my face. And it's because back then I used SEOs more frequently, and recently I've just not caring at all. I didn't care at all about it, and that's the mistake I did. In this video I'm giving you 3 simple things you can do to make your video pop up in the search results, because that's how I got the most views on my most viewed videos, is because the audience was coming from 90% was coming from YouTube search, and I was top something, you know. Before you watch that video, just a little disclaimer. Today is 21st of July, and I literally have 8 YouTube videos already edited, already scheduled, that are planned to go on YouTube, and another 5 videos here in my computer that I even lost track of it. I lost track what I filmed, and I even forgot it. I filmed a video like that. And I made some videos about YouTube growth and stuff, and there's one I wanted to post today, but here I'm seeing another one I filmed a long time ago, and I'm like, I should post them together in the same week, but I have 8 other videos scheduled. So just a little disclaimer, I'm sorry if it's gonna be all over the place. In July and August I didn't organize myself. I made videos that relate to each other, but might end up being posted weeks or even months too late. I'm sorry. I'll do better next summer. Okay. And this doesn't take into account the kind of channel that you have. It doesn't really matter whether it's something really competitive like makeup or photography or whatever. It doesn't matter. First thing you need to know is having composed titles, which means that the first part of your title is gonna be very a high search volume, something very competitive in general. Well, the second part of the title will have to be very specific and very narrowed. The second thing to do to make your video pop up is the tags, the right tags. YouTube Buddy is actually helping you with that. You really need to put the right tags and order them in search volume. So to do that, you want to type the words that are relevant to your video and see if there's a big search result for it. If there is, you put them in the tags. If you don't know, you're gonna type the title of your video, or how you want to name it, in the YouTube search box, and you're gonna see the top videos that pop up, and you will select those videos, and YouTube Buddy extension will tell you which tags they're using. Sometimes they're not even using tags and they got popular for other reasons, not necessarily SEO, but YouTube Buddy's giving you the SEO score. So you want to look at the videos that have a high SEO, over 50%, and use the same tags if you don't know, or one of them that is more viewed and more searched, and then organize them by the number that is the highest. You put them you put that number in the beginning, you know what I mean. And finally, the third point is to type as much text in the description as possible using what is in the video, not the script of the video necessarily, but the things you talk about in the video. Oh shoot, look at that, that's scary. Oh my god, that's scary. She was scary. Freaked me out. Hello, I'm here. You don't see me? Are you scared? Are you scared? Yes. It will basically increase your chances of scoring higher in the search results, because people might not type the exact title of your video, might type something along those lines, and if you put that something in the description, there's more chances your video will pop up in the search results. And that's the easiest, I would say, way to get the views when you base your traffic on what's in the search results. And that's how some people really blew up, because they used the SEO so well, and like they scored like 99% in SEO management, that their video was so like in demand and precise and unique at the same time, that there's this channel that literally blew up into 1 million in 4 videos, because she used one popular topic, van life, that was really competitive and really popular, and she combined it with the subject less popular, solo female traveler, solo female traveling alone as a girl, you know, that was less popular, and that had only 83 searches a month compared to like 80,000 for van life, or hundreds of thousands, you know. This, I would say, it's the basic. And then of course it comes into role, of course, the audience retention has to be over, I would say, over 30%. The click rate or something like that, it has to be around 10%. Mine is not always 10%. And of course watch time, blah blah blah, but that's after your video gets clicked on, you know. And then it's up to you, your personality and all that I mentioned in another video about Kelly stamps, that comes into place. But really the logistics and the technical side of it, it's important to master and to know what you're doing, because I have friends that are doing so quality videos, but they don't always get the views they deserve or the attention they deserve, because they don't even use tags for some videos. And do not underestimate the power of it. It just proves that you understand how the system works. Another bonus thing is you check the videos that are the most popular on your channel, even if that means only 100 views, and you copy them. For example, I have a video studying UK after Brexit, finance, the UK loan explained. I need to make more in that same area, like a part 2 or something in that same area. So YouTube knows that you understand who your audience is. I have a video, Romanian passport, while going to Thailand, that blew up. And then I made a video, why I can't get French citizenship as a Romanian. So it was kind of the same field. And if you copy something that you did in the past that worked well, it's gonna work well pretty much. It's likely to work well again if you use the same tags, a similar topic, but just in depth, you know. So I noticed that the videos that blew up in my case was like intercultural stuff. Like when I was in Thailand, how I got a job in Thailand, the DNA, the French citizenship, franchising in Thailand. So it was very like intercultural in another country kind of experience, as well as student stuff and relationship stuff that I can't do anymore. But those are like the things that I focus on, and those are the things I should focus on in the future to prove YouTube that I know my audience, kind of thing. And that works really well as well. To recap, whatever your audience is, you can still find keywords to describe your channel or your video that are both popular and both unique, like two sides of the titles, and that makes you stand out because you have, it's called gap in the market. You're not just, if you do makeup, you're not just gonna do makeup routine, whatever. There's a millions of videos like that, but you're gonna do makeup routine and then 4 blonde skinny, or 4 almond eyes, or 4 blue eyes, or like something specific next to makeup routine. For example, eyebrow routine for Asians, or cutting my own hair, but not just cutting my own hair. It will get views if you do a video like that because it's popular nowadays, but cutting my own hair with one hand, or with 5 people watching me staring at me. Like it adds like a little distinction that is like specific to you, and that distinction will make you put rank higher in the search results because it's different than the rest and at the same time is a search topic. So apply this and let me know how it works. And I'm really kind of regretful that I didn't do this before and I didn't stick to like have a strategy, having a strategy important. I didn't really do it before. I was just doing it for fun, and I only started monetizing the 1st of May. So 2 months ago. Before I didn't make any money, and now because I started monetizing, I'm like, I should put more effort into it because this has potential. And even if I only make like $30 out of it, like it has potential. And if I do it well, I could make more, you know. We'll start doing that maybe more often. Let's see. Hope this was useful. I'm not usually doing YouTube advice videos, but that was something I wanted to share. So see you in the next one.